Maybe your insurance card. What if you just left those sitting on the front seat of the car unlocked? If you took the seconds to roll up the window and lock the car? A toy is made out of lightweight nylon. It's easy for it to get pushed over. But a commercial grade one is made out of thick vinyl. Not so easy. The Grimes County Sheriff's Department says that neighbors hadn't seen or heard from the Chandlers since about Friday night. It's news that has Aggie football fans feeling so relaxed that maybe they might even put their feet up. With the 8 p.m. start time, bars like the ones behind me are expecting not only Aggie football fans, but Ole Miss football fans to come out in huge numbers. We've actually seen a couple here already on Northgate yelling hotty toddy at each other. Because slamming on your brakes is like running and sliding on the ice. Now, as for the cause of the fire department says that they believe that it's accidental. With more moisture in the ground, the soil gets thick. Not only does it stick to your shoes, but it also sticks to his equipment. Most of those bridges and overpasses, like I said, have been treated. TxDOT crews are still out here. They're taking a look at it. Like I said, I'm here at the corner of University and Highway 6. Now that they're in the SEC, they have the opportunity to go to bowl games that they've never been to before, like the Chick-fil-A Bowl here in Atlanta.
Inhale.
In a room filled with iron.
Exhale.
And chains.
Down dog. Curl the toes under.
These football players.
Exhale. Round out the spine.
Are barefoot.
Look straight down.
After Friday nights on the gridiron, they spend Saturday mornings on the weight room floor.
Find your breath. Turn it back on.
I know it's something new, and I know myself, I've never done yoga before, so it's something that you can try out new and see how it does. I know it works a lot for me.
Toes come up overhead.
After finishing second in their district in their first year as a varsity program, the College Station Cougars are poised for a postseason run.
Exhale, release.
They credit their success, in part, to this weekly ritual.
After they did it the first time and found out how hard it is, and early in the year, you know, I mean, they were sweating their tails off in there doing this, dripping.
I thought at first it was going to be easy, but it's hard.
With a week's worth of hard hits, staying healthy is a must.
These kids are strong and they need that flexibility. So if they can keep their body supple with yoga, then it's more likely that they'll prevent injury and they'll be able to have a really rewarding career.
The parts that you're really hurting, it really like stretches it out and it makes you feel a lot better in the parts that you really got bumped and bruised in the game before.
The Cougars agree the benefits stretch beyond the field.
I know we really enjoy doing it together, and everybody's focused and trying to make sure the other person is doing what they need to be doing. So just coming as a team and just doing this together really helps us a lot.
Look how many of you can touch your toes. That's awesome.
Building a strong foundation for their bodies and for their team. In College Station, Chris Costa, KAGS HD News. Cheryl Hoffman and her granddaughter came home to a big surprise tonight. College Station police cars lining her street.
A little bit nervous with her, you know, it's like I don't want my son or my daughter-in-law thinking that's not a safe place for her to be.
Around 3:30 this afternoon, a 30-year-old man found 23-year-old Daniel Pinion of Navasota going through his garage. The homeowner got his gun and after a short physical fight, shot Pinion in the leg. Pinion then ran off. Police found and arrested him a few blocks from the house he just tried to break into. We tried to talk to the man who lives there, but we got no answer.
I can't confirm that there were shots fired at the scene. I can confirm that all parties involved have been accounted for. I can confirm that all known weapons have been accounted for and that there is no danger to the public at this time.
The man who shot Pinion noticed he had been in a silver car outside the house. A computer check by police later showed it had been reported stolen out of Grimes County earlier today. A surprise to Cheryl, who says she's always felt safe in this neighborhood.
You know, you think you live in a quiet, peaceful, safe neighborhood, and then something happens, and it'll kind of throw you for a little while, but it's making me think seriously about getting an alarm system for the house.
But she feels you can never be too careful. In College Station, Chris Costa, KAGS HD News.
Justice! What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Justice!
This is what the people of Hearn are calling for after the death of 93-year-old Pearlie Golden. Miss Suley, as her friends knew her, was shot and killed by a Hearn police officer Tuesday evening. More than 100 people marched through the streets of Hearn to the front door of the police department demanding answers.
It goes back 20 years back with dealing with the laws. And so we just want justice with the system and our community.
You cannot put this man back on the street.
Hearn Mayor Ruben Gomez spoke briefly at the rally, but his message was clear.
The community has lost confidence in this officer.
That's right.
And that's something that the city of Hearn does not want to have employed.
If you see him, protect yourself.
While the chants were for justice, their overall message was peace.
We got to stand up and rise up and say enough is enough, and we must not give him a third opportunity. We want him indicted, we want him arrested, we want him prosecuted, and we no longer want him with a badge or a gun in the city of Hearn, Texas, or anywhere else in Texas.
We can get justice done instead of getting justice inside the community. We need to get it outside of the community too.